Hello, this is Spidey 1958, and welcome to my new Let's Play Civilization Challenge Episode 1. This is based on the Civilization Challenge I posted on the forums, which is a turn based on the Modern City Challenge, which is in turn based on another challenge. The forum post down in the notes below will have all the information. I'm basically using my own mod pack with a few extra mods, which may ultimately wind up in the mod pack. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we need to do is start a new world. So let's go single player, create new world, and we'll call this Civilization Challenge. And we're going to change the world type to Biomes of Plenty. Cheats on just in case. And we'll say Spidey's Civilization Challenge, and hope that this doesn't spawn us on an island in the middle of nowhere. Let's put a space there. Great world. I am doing something different that I don't usually do. I'm trying a basic shaders module. We'll see if it impacts the rate too much or that. But hopefully it will give us a slightly better looking video. And I excuse my voice. As you know, I haven't done videos for a while, and it's because I've been sick and coughing and all this other stuff, and I'm still pretty much nasally and all that. So I apologize for the quality of my voice, but I really wanted to get this series started. Okay, it looks like we're surrounded by sand. Hopefully we're not on an island. Let's go ahead and hit J. It looks like an island chain. There's something up there. Okay. Well, I'll go over the rules here. I have to take, I'm going to build a city with, at least one city with several villages for specific stuff. Environmental concerns must be taken. In other words, my residents and farms need to be away from my noisy or polluted areas like my factories or nuclear power plants. Temporary living quarters may be located near industry, but it doesn't count as a permanent residence. All resource processing must be done in the correct building. Ore smelted in foundry, wood is cut into planks in the wood mill, items assembled in factories. And I can use buildcraft pipes or AE2 after processing the transport materials. Have to be on least easy difficulty. I'm running it on normal. Multiple players can cooperate, but each needs their own primary residence. All recruited NPCs must have an appropriate place to live and work. When underground, except for natural caves, need to be wearing some type of helmet, and don't cheat. So we're at the new beginning, which has lots of restrictions. We can't build any tools of any type. We can't use any tools of any type. We can't use our crafting grid at all. The only building materials we can use are dirt and logs. To get to the next age, we need to build a lumber yard, which is just 6 logs in the ground to show where I'll be processing lumber. And I have to spend at least 9 in a dark cave or mud hut, cold and hungry. So, now food is going to be a challenge because I do have spice of life. We'll break that. So I will have to keep an eye out for food sources. Oh, berries. Berries are good. They make good starting food sources. Especially if you get a variety. Spice of life, basically, after a while you have to have multiple food types. It's like a dozen different foods at least, and vary your foods because there's diminishing returns as foods go by. So what we're going to do here is let's punch some trees. It's the first episode. We have to punch trees. It's required. So we'll get some trees punched here. We gotta have our 6 logs after all. My other series I plan to continue, but I probably won't do it as often. I haven't decided yet exactly how I'm going to do this. It's actually been several weeks since I did a video, so I apologize for that, and hopefully we'll be better soon. Besides my normal mod pack, a couple mods I know I have in here. Camping's in. The shaders mod is in. I think big factories is in. And at least a couple others that I can't remember right now. Ooh, an apple, that'll be good. More food. That should give us enough lumber for now. So let's see if we can find any sort of flat space to start our city in. Oh, more food. And we have to keep a lookout for food type stuff too. Oh look, it's a little dog statue. That's from the gravestone mod. And it looks like we're unfortunately on an island. That's not good. So let's head that way. And as you can tell, pneumatic craft is in. Flans mod is in, which is actually the next release of my pack will have flans in as a normal mod. It's not in the current release. Though the current release is having problems. I should have marked spawn. Oh well. A lot of this first episode is going to be me wandering around and then huddling in the night. Whoops. Not quite ready ripe yet. Looks like there's a camp over there with a camper. Hello, Mr. Camper. I don't think campers are hostile, so we should. He will trade me an emerald for a pan. Well, sorry, I don't really have an emerald. Be nice to find a village, because it would help me with some resources. Wolves. Okay, so we want to go this way, it looks like. Is that right? Yep. I'm not finding a lot of flat land. That's going to make things challenging. Well, there's some coal in that. Doesn't do me any good since I can't make tools yet. Oh, there's a rogue dungeon. We should probably mark that on our map. Assuming I can get into the place. There's our dungeon marked. Oh, some oil over there. And more sugar cane. Okay. So we'll continue this way. I think this way. No, I want to go this way. Yep, that way. Oh, more oil. A tree growing on salt. And it looks like we're going to get to night. I will probably not have you sit and watch me boringly sit through the night. I will probably build my dirt hobble, which I should probably do now. There's a piece of dirt down there, and a piece of dirt down there. Probably should fill that in. And then we will sit here. So I will be back when the morning comes and I have successfully hidden through the night. Okay, I'm back. And I turned the shaders up to a higher level. And that, I don't know if I'll keep them at this level. It'll depend on how the recording goes, but as you can see, there's some quite dramatic changes with the wind blowing the trees and the reflecting water in that, and cows. But it looks like we are indeed on an island with no real flat spots. Should make it challenging to build a city. So I will warn that I will probably just cut back in the shaders as we start getting more complicated stuff. Sort of like it for the moment. Pumpkins. Oh, that's not good. Creeper. It'll take me a long time to kill a creeper with a piece of zombie flesh. Plus, of course, it does that. And this one's going to teleport me somewhere. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. This looks like a flat spot. We'll make it here. So we'll clear a spot here to put our lumber yard, and then we can officially enter the wood age. Okay, we'll put down our 6 logs that we need to put down. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Okay, we've now officially entered the wood age, which means we can do some more stuff. So let me just bring that up quick. Okay, in the wood age, we can use only wooden tools now. We can't process any ores yet. We need to build a residence with a front door and a bedroom with a bed and an outhouse and a single classroom schoolhouse with at least 1 bookshelf. And I thought at this point we had to also build, I'll have to check that. So let's go ahead. The first thing we're going to do is we can now build wooden tools and use our crafting bench. So let's go ahead. And set down right there a crafting bench. And since we can now build wooden things, let's go ahead and build a chest. Let's make it a double chest here in our woodworking area. For now, we'll put most of our foodstuffs in here. Oh, we're going to need more wood. One sheep dead. And we're going to start using our axes. Get ourselves some more wood. And I think we'll build our house here on the edge of this land. Once we clear it. There, we got our wool. This is probably going to be a pretty boring episode, I'm afraid. Even though we made the first age. Okay. I'm gonna have to see how this comes out on the video. I may just either crank it down or get rid of these shaders. They're a little annoying. But if they look good on the video, I'll put up with them. Okay. So let's go turn that all into wood. And lay out the basics of our house. But first, let's eat an apple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sun's going down. Now the shaders do make it awfully dark at night. So I did find resin, so I can actually make torches even though I can't make coal. So now we're here to our handy chest. Grab the rubber wood and that. I don't necessarily want a sheep in my house right at the moment, Mr. Sheep. Can I turn that into planks? Yep, that changes in the jungle wood. Okay, go ahead and start equipping a floor here. We're going to need sand anyway, so we're going to go ahead and dig out the sand here and replace it with dirt, which we have plenty of. Don't open the door. You'll let things in. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and do what I should have done right away, which was build a bed. And we're going to put the bed down right there. And that's the wrapping up point for this first episode. We basically got the startings of a witch. A wither witch, even worse. Let's hide in here. We got the startings of our first house here. We'll have some more work to do on that, and next episode hopefully we'll make it to the Stone Age and can start doing some serious mining. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun Minecrafting.